The Chamber of Commerce about 2 years ago initiated a program called Education and Economics. They've referred to it as E². And what that program did is it was looking at what are the needs and the goals for birth to all the way through workforce development. And that center point was increasing the graduation rate. What we realized is there was no overall system to say this is what school readiness was. Secondly, there was no overall implementation to teach parents what school readiness was. We stepped back, and the first thing that we thought we really needed to look at was how do you bring all of those people on board? Well, what we didn't realize at the time is that the state had already acknowledged that that was going on and had implemented at the beginning of this year the quality rated system.
We are a faith-based program. Our foundation of our school is to mirror the love and support that we can for our family, our whole family. Everything that we do is purposeful. We play with a purpose. Our lesson plans have a purpose. They have standards in which we have to achieve so that the child can fully develop.
Our philosophy is that children learn through play. We're a NAEYC accredited center, and we believe in the complete development of the child. We have families that are certainly upper income, that are federal employees, that are lawyers and doctors, and then we have families again that are homeless, inner city, CAPS families.
We have children who parents are physicians, who work for the Atlanta Braves. We have children that are homeless who don't know what it's like to have a safe environment where when they come through the doors at Cornerstone, that's what we do.
What we've done is we first wanted to identify what the centers were who were moving towards quality rated system. But then in conjunction with communities and schools, what we're going to do is bring in additional funding to add more slots so that they can open their doors to more children to receive that quality education and early learning that they might be missing out on because the parents weren't able to afford that.
The quality rated program, once I went through my orientation, was a little intimidating. But when you get past that point and you see that they give you much needed technical assistance to come in and evaluate your center, evaluate your classroom. Look at your classroom and see, based on the Georgia Early Learning Standards, where are you weak, where are you strong, so that those two marry one another.
I think the biggest fear I had was they're going to see where we're weak at, and trying to decide how would we handle that. But also I realized that it's an opportunity for us to learn and to build on those weaknesses and figure out what we can do to better serve our parents ultimately.
We thought that it was going to be easier than it is. NAEYC is a very different tool than the ITERs and ECRs that they're using for quality rated, and so it gave us the opportunity to improve in different ways.
Quality rating is an exciting adventure for Cornerstone Academy. When one of the consultants, technical assistant representatives comes in and she looks around the classroom, she doesn't just say, oh, this is good and this is bad. She says, tell me your thought behind why you did this. But then the best thing is she's able to encourage that teacher.
I would encourage centers to just kind of delve into the quality rated program. It allows you flexibility to still become a high quality center, but everybody is not going to have to be a cookie cutter. You'll get to pick for your program what your specific needs are and make some determinations based on your budget, based on your staff availability, to come up with a high quality program that meets your needs.
The fundamental premise of who we are as Family Connections is to strengthen families and children, to offer the supports that they need to be successful, to be self-sufficient. Well, what this does is it actually connects us as a Family Connections partner to the very place where families are coming and where they're the most needy. They bring their children for daycare, they bring them for early learning, and what happens is those early learning centers are finding out what those needs are of those families. Things that normally people are not going to pick up the phone and call Connecting Henry and say, oh, I need this. but they're bringing their children every day, and now these centers, because they're interacting with them, are going to be able to see what their needs are. Well, because we are now intimately connected with that center, who is that center going to call? They're going to call us.